Welcome to Coffee Friday on Mark Goes Hiking. It's September, which means when we're talking about coffee, we got to get back to basic, not basics. Remember, it's September. We have to get back to basic, if you know what I mean. Come along, let's try out some new coffee. What do I mean by basic? I think most of you probably figured that out by now. It's September, it's Coffee Friday, and we're talking basic. Yeah, that's right, pumpkin spice. Now, usually when we think about pumpkin spice and the fall and basic, you know, we think of the typical basic. And I have no shame. I like pumpkin spice. And so today, for Coffee Friday, I have a pumpkin spice creamer that we're gonna try. Now, whether you're a coffee snob or not, and if you're like me, most of the time I'm using instant coffee on the trail. But I think we can all agree, instant coffee really is not that good. Now I think we've come to be satisfied enough with it on the trail, or we've acquired that taste or whatever. And maybe some of you crazy people out there actually like instant coffee rather than someone like me who just tolerates it on the trail because it's convenient. But, oh my gosh, check this view out. No, not me, the trees. That's pretty great. So if you're someone like me who tolerates instant coffee for the trail, but you know, it's always nice to have something better, but then you got to carry more stuff with you and it's more weight and all this, I think this is a solution for you. So I'm gonna hike a little bit further in, part of my morning hike today on vacation, and make some breakfast, make some coffee, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. The good thing is, even though I like pumpkin spice in a lot of things, I'm not basic. I mean, think about this. The basic person wears leggings. They probably dye their hair so it looks different in the sun. What else does a basic person do? They say like a lot. I mean, I'm just not, just because I like pumpkin spice doesn't mean I'm basic. Although, we do tend to wear yoga pant type of things when it gets a little colder and we hike as a base layer. Ooh, the bald spot on my head does glisten in the sun when I sweat. And unfortunately, I do have the bad habit of speaking of saying like probably too often. And I like pumpkin spice. Guys, I think I'm basic. This is tragic. Please help. Coffee this morning will be instant coffee from Starbucks Via, which, you know, of all the instant coffees is one of the better ones, I guess. Now I've done a review on this brand before on what's called their InstaFuel, which is an all-in-one. It's a coffee and a creamer all together. It's by Laird's Superfood. But this is a creamer. It's a basic creamer. Pumpkin spice. We're gonna give it a go. What you do, you just boil your water like normal for coffee. You add your instant coffee and then you add a spoonful of this stuff. We're gonna see how it tastes. We're gonna see how it does and see if it's a good option to take on the trail to spice up your instant coffee. So I'm using my alcohol stove again, the one I just did a review on. I'm still loving this thing, really easy to use. And water's just about done. I'm also going to be making this morning a little breakfast, Mountain House Simple Sensations. This one's completely clean, good to go. All right, here we go. Here's our test. Plenty of pumpkin spice in there, so that's really good. So that wooden spoon, not quite the size of a tablespoon, was plenty, and I have that much water in here. I don't know how big, I think that's 500. Yeah, it's 500, I have 500 milliliters in here. One instant coffee package and one spoonful With, I did about a heaping, so it was probably the equivalent of a tablespoon or maybe a touch more of the creamer. And it's plenty strong enough. It's great. I'm so basic. It's really good. It doesn't taste like instant coffee anymore. It tastes like coffee with pumpkin spice creamer in it. And the cool thing about that creamer, let me pull it back out. And the ingredients in this are really great. So it's not like getting a creamer from the store. I mean, this, which is just a bunch of chemical, right? Organic coconut powder, coconut milk powder, organic coconut sugar, organic pumpkin spice blend, pumpkin powder, Aquamin, which is calcium from marine algae, and then organic extra virgin coconut oil. So it's totally clean. So if you have dietary concerns, like me, don't really want to pump sugar into your body, right? This is a great option, and it really tastes good. It tastes really good. The only critique I have of the Laird's, frankly, I'll take this as a trade-off any day, is that it doesn't completely saturate. You will get a film in your cup, and you're just gonna have like little specks of the creamer powder in your coffee. It doesn't do anything to the taste. It's not a texture thing, but the cleanup is maybe just a little bit more than you would have with, I'm gonna call it a fake creamer, right? Or just adding milk to your coffee. It's the only negative I can find, but first time trying this is really good. I know I'm not paid by Laird's or anything, but I know they make a bunch of different creamers and a bunch of different drink options as well. I think I'll be trying out some more later on in some Coffee Fridays.